What's up YouTube? Welcome to my dream hunt, Alaska caribou. I did plenty of research. I invited my friend Kayla. We booked a flight to Alaska. We rented this U-Haul and lived and hunted out of it for 5 days. After buying our tags, getting some groceries, we headed out to our camping spot for the evening, woke up deep in the Alaskan bush to hunt, and I screamed, "Kayla, Kayla, come look at this!" A beautiful white wolf was the first thing we seen right out of our camp spot, chewing likely on a caribou hindquarter or something like that. But what a beautiful animal. How special that that was the first animal that we saw in Alaska. Before we get too far along into this video, I do want to say that there will be another Alaska video after this one where I go back to Alaska for a second trip to continue to hunt caribou. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss that video. You're gonna want to watch it. I hunted hard every single day. We would see caribou from time to time, but unfortunately they were always miles away from us. We would glass them up on the spotter, and then they'd also be moving away from us even further as it was. And caribou travel extremely fast. So we gave it our best effort. We were often just chasing caribou around, but we put tons of miles on our feet, typically 10 to 15 mile days. Both Kayla and I had never been to this part of Alaska before, so we really didn't know what to expect, but we did give it our all every single day, like I said. Kayla was so fun to hunt with. We just had a blast every single day. We crossed a ton of creeks, hiked a ton of different trails, split off, hit all these different north slopes, south slopes, you name it. We spent a ton of time behind our binoculars and spotting scopes, and honestly, we just had the best of times. One day when switching areas, Kayla and I had a second to hit a river and fly fish. Kayla had never fly fished before, but she's really into bass fishing. I was able to teach her how to fly fish real quick and got her on her first grayling.
Got him.
Yes! Good job. What do I do? I have the net. I don't know what to do with it.
You can scoop him up, or I can, let's see. He's a good little fighter. Not very big, but
Woohoo!
pretty.
You got one.
It worked.
Yes. Ready?
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
oh cool.
Yay! Okay, here he is. Beautiful, chunky, native Arctic grayling on a dry fly. Wow. Okay, you're ready. Go ahead.
I don't
Beautiful.
want to. It's so pretty.
Look at his colors. Wow. Woo! Oh, why can't I find him on my phone? Oh, there he is. Oh, what's that little baby? So cute. Like I said, every day was a lot of fun and we saw a lot of amazing wild animals, but the last day was definitely the most exciting. Kayla and I made a plan. We hiked up to a knob to glass before first light. As the sun came up, we were glassing a ridge. Kayla was on the spotting scope when she said, "I think I see some caribou." We took some time confirming there was indeed a herd of caribou, and there were a couple great bulls that we saw right on the skyline. It was our last day to hunt and we were literally flying out in the morning, so even though the caribou were miles and miles and ridges away, we decided we'd make a move and give it our best shot to try and get within rifle range of these caribou. We were both really determined, and I literally started running after these caribou. There was a fresh little blanket of snow, as you can see, and we went up and down these ridges you see here. I'm not kidding. Up and down and up and down. And every time we got to a skyline, we'd glass, and sure enough, we'd be able to pick up the caribou again. We were slowly gaining on them, and something that was really special through the process was we were able to be literally right smack dab in the middle of a sandhill crane migration. These giant birds were flying over us, making tons of noise, and they were literally landing on ridges. I'd throw my glass up to look for caribou and see these pterodactyl-sized birds sitting on the tops of these mountains. It was really a wild experience. We ended up getting 700 yards from a small group of the caribou. There was one velvet bull in the mix, but we did not have time to get on them as they were peeking over the ridge and disappearing forever. We still had a blast chasing these caribou, and as we peeked over the last ridge, we started picking up caribou antlers left and right, and literally went on a little antler shed finding spree in the middle of the bush. It was so fun. Like in 30 seconds.
You need help carrying all those or what?
I don't know. I'm determined I am. Caribou hunting or shit? This is the most insane shed hunting spot. I just picked up these 3. And I'm like, Kayla, I think I see another one. 4 in like a minute. Insanity. Well, you guys, we hiked up at first light this morning, expecting to just glass knobs and, you know, go from there, looking for caribou. Kayla spotted some caribou pretty early on, and they were miles away. You ended up being farther away than we thought, but we chased them, and we went up and over, and up and over, and up and over for 7 miles. We are at mile 7. And just a little bit ago, we did get 700 yards from the caribou, but as we were confirming with glass that there was a good solid bull to shoot, and there was, but they had gone up back behind this knob just in that split second, and both the males and the females have antlers, so it's kind of important to make sure before you shoot that you're shooting a bull, because we're only allowed to shoot bulls. They peeled away. We hiked up again, tried to find them down, tried to find them up and over. We have not found them. We still could, but look at all these sheds we picked up. Kayla found a really big one, and look at how far back we are. Like, yeah, 7 miles. So it's snack time. So we just came from the top of that mountain after 10 miles of hiking. Yeah, all the way down. Now we're going back up. And the road is over there. And then we have to hitchhike for 5 miles.
No big deal.
We literally ran a marathon pretty much. The last hill. Go for it. You're almost there. Yes! Yay. We made it! Solid pavement. Ready? Trying to hitchhike 5 miles back to our U-Haul, but there's nobody on the road. The plan was to hit the road and get picked up. We got most of our content on the last day. Alright, you guys, we did 12 miles, chased caribou all day. We have 5 miles back to the U-Haul, and all we're thinking about is cheeseburgers. So if you come pick us up, we will buy you cheeseburgers. Come find. There we are.
My God, there's 2 beautiful young caribou, what do they call those? Mermaids up there walking on the road. How did I get so lucky?
Caribou mermaids.
I scored. Anyway, here you are.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You guys went in the military, were you?
No.
Hey, do you want to be on the mountain right now?
No.